Hello, Paul is the best for UK here and welcome to another video. Now this is a game I've never played before, but I have heard good things about it, so I'm going to try it out today. At least I don't think I played it, I can't remember playing it. This is a game called Savage by Firebird Software. Let's load it up and let's see what we've got. So it seems to come in some separate tap files, which is unusual for Spectrum games. So was it on multiple taps? There's one called intro, part 1, part 2 and part 3. I'm just going to go for the intro first, so let's try that. You have to admit, with the 48K Spectrum's limited sound hardware, that sounds really good. I'll shut up a minute. Very nice colourful picture as well. It's got blues, it's got purples, yellow, green. So yeah, very impressive. So let's press any key, see what it does. So we've got the Firebird presents Savage there. Fired by rage, Savage plunges into an orgy of violence, yielding his trusty battle axe in a manic fighting frenzy. Okay, so yeah, you get the one basic idea. I've never played this game, like I said, so let's have a look at... I think you got to change tapes now to part 1, so let's try that. So, oh, yeah, it's loading. There we go. Loading very fast because it's an emulator. It says press any key for music, so I'll do that now. And I'll shut up again. So yeah, I'm sure you agree, the music's very impressive for just a one channel beeper on the Spectrum. This is not 8-bit music, this is actually on a 48 machine. Right, okay. Whoa, that's going too fast. I can't read that. Oh, what's happened? I think it's gone a bit wrong. Why is it going so fast? Okay, there's some sort of issue here. Okay, I'll try reloading it again, see if that helps. That's weird. Probably a bug in the emulator, so let's try that again. I hope it doesn't go wrong now, because sometimes Game of Day does go horribly wrong. Right. Oh, what is going on? Okay, I think I figured out the problem. For some reason, the game will only let you press the K button to start the game for keyboard controls instead of any key. So I'll try that again. I'll just try that off recording. So let's try loading it again. Sometimes I get Game of Day problems, but we're getting there. So let's load in the game. There's the cape. There we go, look at that. So we're in the game now. And first impressions, I'm very impressed with how big the sprites are. The animation is very fluid and very runs as well. How cool is that? So you shoot these axes, like it said, collect the power-ups and stuff. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. Nice and colourful as well, which is quite unusual to see in a Spectrum game. You've got quite a lot of colour in this one. Not just a monochrome experience, and it's a scroller, so they've actually made use of scrolling games and colour at the same time. I think some of the bugs of scrolling games was you get a lot of colour bleed, but no, they've actually done it for this one. A lot going on the screen. Nice, good frame rates there. Oh shit, look at this massive guy here. Have some of that. Is he shooting like lightning bolts at me? Fantastic. It does give you praises along the way, and like helpful tips and stuff. Yeah, for Firebird and Probe game off. This it seems to have a bit of a sort of Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles vibe to it, like the Spectrum version. It seems to maybe on a similar sort of graphics engine. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's really good. It's really good for the age. I mean, this is not a homebrew. This is an actual original game. Whoops. So for some reason, it keeps looping like that unless you press the K. Or probably the J for joystick, then it starts. That's weird, that is. That might be an emulator bug. But yeah, so shall we have a look at part 2, see if that loads in. I'll try it. I don't know if it will. Maybe you have to complete part 1 before part 2 loads. So let's have a look at part 2. Right, so you have to load these tapes. Maybe it was a 4-tape cassette or something. Whoa! Listen to the music again. So obviously the game developers want you to progress from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, or part 1 to part 2 to part 3, but you can just load part 2 as a standalone game, it seems. So let's try this. Whoa, that's completely different, and that's quite innovative, isn't it? No, that's probably why they wanted to separate it into 3 parts, because to clear the memory properly before it loaded in the next stage. So it seems to be in a first-person perspective flying machine, a bit like, whoa, you can shoot these stars. Can you shoot them? Oh shit, that was scary. So yeah, that's part 2, nice 3D section of the game. Let's try that again. So you can shoot these. So it was sort of first person, cockpit view. Oh god, that's scary. Right, okay, so let's try part 3. See what that one's like. See if it lets us do it. That one as well. So that was part 1, part 2. Let's try part 3. So level 3. So it does seem like you have to load all these from a restart of the computer. I'm not sure. So, whoa, now we're flying. But how cool is this? It's like really varied. It's interesting. I don't know for sure if you have to reset the computer every time you want to load the next part, or it will let you load it from completion of the level. But it's quite cool you can play each part without even completing the prior parts. But one thing it does do is it gives you 1 life instead of 3 lives if you cheat and load like part 2 or part 3 straight away. So you've got an incentive to complete the earlier parts so you can get more lives to complete the game. I'm very impressed with this one, to be honest. It's a 48k game and it's got all this music, all this sound and these brilliant visuals. I'm going to give this one a massive 10 out of 10. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a pleasant Sunday evening and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!